my fellow travelers, and welcome to the daytime edition of Spirit Therapy. Usually I do these on Monday nights. That did not happen. That was clear. It was a decision that the spirit therapist needed a moment. So here we are on Tuesday day, and the city is as lively as ever. We've got signature New York City drilling. Nothing like a little drilling to make you feel at home. And children playing, all within a 2-block radius of my window and you right now. So we've got traffic, we've got motorcycles. So is it going to be a good time until the sun goes down? I really want to get this out right now. So here's our lesson of the moment. Welcome to this week's report. What do we do with the moment when the moment isn't perfect and we want to do it, but it doesn't, it's not this beautiful, clear path of all signals go, voices of doves, whatever that means, you get it. The glorious path, right? Sometimes the path is a little messy, but it doesn't mean that the path isn't still right there, even though it's very busy. New York City is definitely a good example of that, since somehow 11 million people at any given day basically dance and do-si-do with each other, and for the most part it works out just fine. So that's the lesson for this week, is the moment once again. But every time these topics come back up, it's a chance for us to go deeper into what does that mean. The moment. Is this moment enough? Does it need to be more? Can I do more within this moment, from this moment? Because we're in this, not only the cosmic dance and momentum we have going for years, but like I've said, we are in the last bit of Aries here. So like any good sign, which they're all good, at the end you're going to have a little push, right, of so you may feel like something has changed this week, that there's a little push forward in being able to go planetarily. I'm not really sure what that might be, but also there's still this yeah but motorcycles, yeah but drilling, yeah but I still don't have a job, yeah but I don't know how I'm going to pay for this, right? So, and the only planetary aspect that I'll bring up this week is that we have a Mercury retrograde coming up on the 28th. Now, don't give me that face. Everything serves its purpose, including the Mercury retrogrades. And this one is in Taurus, and it sounds like it's actually going to be a good one that we need, because I have a feeling if you're anything like me, you have this push forward that's sort of like okay, here we go, but yet there's still all these things from when you weren't pushing forward. So whatever we do this week really is going to shape what continues to happen. And then we have this retrograde in Taurus, which Taurus is very earthy, very sensual, ruled by Venus, wants to feel good. So it's a time for our body, our female side, our earthly self, to ground into the energy that we've been doing but are really going to solidify and get a nice look at this week. Clearer message than ever, I'll say, honestly, to come through like that. It seems very aware, for particularly this week. So I'd say do your best to pay attention to the moment, to be in the moment, and to allow the moment to be enough. Like right now, did it make you antsy that I wasn't talking? Was it a calm moment? Do you have those moments in your day? And if you don't have those moments in your day, I mean, we've all got our so what, but I want to know the now what. So, because I don't see any other way that we can really enjoy the moment and be in the moment without first taking a moment for ourselves at some point during each day for a certain amount of time. Maybe more than once, if you can handle it. Because that's what lets us see how we're feeling in this moment, what really matters, what doesn't matter. Because, we're getting bombarded by a lot of ideas, a lot of discussions. If you have a TV, if you watch TV, that's one thing. You don't even have to have a TV. It's in the air. It's around you. People talk about it. Maybe if you're a hermit, but you probably still feel the vibration. So if we're getting bombarded by all these things, what are we supposed to do about it? The moment. That's the clearest message. The moment. What can you do in this moment? Can you run faster in this moment? Maybe you're moving slow, but chances are you're not. You're probably running too fast and calling it too slow. Too slow people feel that way. People that go too fast feel like they're going too slow that way. That's what they mean. It's like people who are respectful of what others are doing will ask themselves, oh, well, I wonder what this other person is thinking or needs or whatever at some point. But if you're not that person, you've never asked yourself that question. So just asking the question, am I feeling slow because I'm moving too fast and I can't catch up with myself? Guilty. Can't deny it. Guilty. I mean, but I accept it by the fact that that is part of who I am. And that's also the fire under my ass that gets me to do stuff and goes, we've been at this too long, move on. So it's just the other side of whoever you are. So, and if things aren't here yet, it really is because we have some other purifying to do. And I see a different perspective of last week's, here we go again with the purification. What else do I have to do? More work? But now it's like, okay, the purification that I found is the allowing, the releasing, the allowing, the flowing. What's the other word? The flowing. Allow, if things aren't flowing towards you, then maybe we need to, unmuck our dam, do some fishing in our river, get out any kind of guck in there so that we can flow with ourselves. Because it feels to me like we're going through this might be out there, but this was my meditation yesterday instead of doing the spirit therapy video, so I'll share it with you. We're going through a high velocity particle accelerator. And anything that's too big and not high vibration and not, fast particle moving doesn't fit in the tube and getting stuck, getting clogged. And we're like, right? I want to go. So we're just getting rid of our guck right now. And it really is at this point just sort of guck and sludge and any kind of old stuff that we haven't let go of. And in my experience, really just from the last 24 hours, is that if the more you can allow the flowing, the faster and easier you will see what kind of muck is just kind of sitting there still. And with however you feel about it, I was going to say no fear, but you know what? You feel whatever you want. But the thing is, the fear's not going to help, right? So you look at what this guck is and whatever, just release it. Let the flow take care of it. But you have to release your attachment to it, which is whatever you think about it, which is, what you're holding on to, usually a belief system about deserving or abundance or love. I mean, those are basically the three main categories that's going on with humans, right? So there you go. There's some information for you. I feel like I've been running. I got roots. Look at the roots. Sometimes you just got to keep it going, man. And these other things that really don't matter. I mean, if it's about my hair, well, thank you very much. But, that's not the point at all. It's really about us and who we are on the inside that matters. And then that shines out in the inside, gray or not. Any age, any look, any, right? So, and that's part of like the stuff that's coming off. There you go. Everything happens for a reason, including roots. Don't tell my hairdressers that, but anyway. So, the phrase, I am willing. I am willing. I was doing my automatic writing, and this song came on my Pandora yoga station, and it was called I Am Willing. And I thought, wow, that's really all you need to be right now, is just willing. Show me, go ahead, life, take me where we're going to go. And I will show you where I would like to go with my highest vibration of feeling the things that I want as just that, as just vibration. And I point you towards what that is. I want to feel this way with spirit therapy. I want spirit therapy to be this, right? That's my example. I want my living situation, my living experience to be this, with this, and plenty of time for that. And so by putting out those vibrations and saying, go ahead, universe, show me, that seems to be the way to flow with the flow and just be willing to go with it. Because we've all noticed that life orchestrates things much better than we ever could with our puny little human minds, little brains, right? As opposed to a cosmic orchestration. So let the orchestra take care of it, It's always going to be better. And it takes trust. And we know this. And so, you know what? I don't even need to say anything about trust. You know how you feel about trust. So if you got trust issues, work on that, dust off that bronze metal, that shiny thing. Most important shiny thing you'll have. Trust. And my last point is trusting in yourself. You're the only one that's here. So trusting in yourself and trusting that you, all of you, cosmic you, personal you, little girl, little boy you, wise sage you, is all right here. And it's really just up to you to let them come together. And when you let them come together, you realize they all feel like you because they are you. So be you. Be the greatest you. Really. Not just because it's cool to be great and, oh, wow, you're great. It's because being the best you gives out the vibration that brings what you want to you. Now, that's not why you do it, because it's just great to be you. But it's a lovely side effect. That's very important. And if you want to know more about that, you can contact us at spirittherapy.nyc. That's where we're at. And we're developing this spirit therapy line with Daughters of Isis. And I just thought for our first time here, just to introduce you to some of the great work that other people are doing I want spirit therapy also to be about that. So if you're doing something that's interesting and goes along with what you hear in these videos, please contact me. And you can write me an email or send me a comment, whatever. Everyone knows how to find everyone, right? You just need some words, and I already told you those. So, yeah, I was going to show you the white light today. White light. Part of the supernaturals of spirit therapy. No, Daughters of Isis. Just turning around and going back there. Woo! It's a whole nother world back there. But anyway, yeah, so if you need a little white light in your life, it's an awesome thing to have. And there's a million other ways that you can go on daughtersofisis.com. So I'll plug your stuff too. It's not about kickbacks. It's about showing the world what's going on and options that we have of tools that really work. I mean, I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for Daughters of Isis and their products. So, yeah, just giving props where props are due. And yeah, so if you're here for the first time, thank you so much for joining me. And if you are a repeat customer here with me and my thoughts and my gang, thank you so much for continuing to share with us. And yeah, I think that is it. In love and light, I bid you good night. Should we always have a P.S.? I just saw the words, honor your choices. Whatever choices you make, honor them. Instead of asking yourself a million questions after you've made a decision that you know is sound, let it ride on that unless new information comes to light and changes your mind. But honor yourself and honor your choices, whatever that may be at any moment. All right. In love and light, I bid you good day and night and life.